So I was talking to a young woman after church a couple of months ago, and she works at Deloitte, and she's a really strong Christian, loves Jesus, but doing the job that you and I know very well, working in one of these big firms. And she said, I really struggle with, even though my job pays me well and I like what I do, I really struggle with this feeling that if I had more ministry in my work, I would feel a greater level of fulfillment. Because she's a Jesus girl. I mean, she loves the Lord. She wants her job to count. What would you say to a young professional who's in a job that, for the most part, daily feels like you're making someone else rich, that you're actually contributing to a world system that maybe you don't consider as eternally valuable? How did you find meaning in your job when there wasn't a direct connection to what really matters to you, which is the kingdom of God?
I've given people Bibles on the trading floor. Like, I've invited people from Goldman Sachs to church. Like, that's doing ministry. And when it may be time for her to leave Deloitte at some point, it might be. But the Lord wastes nothing. All those skills, all those tough situations she went through, she probably saw stuff she liked. She probably saw stuff that she wouldn't want to do if she were to start a business or do something else. All that is really valuable. You bring it with you everywhere you go.
I love that. And I just 100%. That's what I always say as well. And I said to her that day, very much what you're saying. And I added this. I said, all these years later, I spent nearly 10 years at Deloitte. I don't remember the projects. Don't remember the paychecks, certainly. Don't even remember a lot of the stress, although I remember I had it. But one thing I do remember is all the people.
Yep.
I mean, some who I still keep in touch with today. And it was in those days of feeling like, what does this really count? Where the relationships were developing for the purposes of bringing people to Jesus, helping them feel closer to God, getting to church or learning to read the Bible.